All right, this is one of the videos I will actually just openly say they never saw you coming. And the reason is on previous videos I was talking about how one, the SP 500 will hit 4,200 points before when it's around 3,900 and the expectations, severe expectations that we will be in a technical recession, according to what the books used to say. Now the White House indicates there's a new thing going on, new thing happening. Good for them. They're trying to avoid it. But hey, sometimes you just want to be forward, look for the best. So let's give that the benefit of the doubt to the White House. But nevertheless, GDP, second quarter came minus 0.9. Some people were expecting minus 0.6, 0.5. Doesn't matter. The idea at the end of the day, always remember, U.S. stock market looks forward 6 months. Remember, forward 6 months. You are looking into the future expectations. A lot of what happening so far has because it happened because Apple, especially Microsoft, never forget, two American companies control the world. American tech controls the world, whether you like it or not. Be proud of that you're American. If you are an American waiting to get your citizenship, be proud of what you're doing because you are actually in the promised land. Now, Apple, they came with numbers. Numbers were not that perfect, but the forward guidance or the expectation is what set up the market for Apple trade today above probably 160. Even if that doesn't happen, we'll have a pullback. But the real kicker, the real canary in the coal mine, you know it. That was Microsoft. They are expecting, I think, almost double-digit return, double in 2023. That's beyond amazing. That teaches you one lesson. We are in the age of communication, technology. We're looking to be efficient. A lot of people, and I understand, a lot of people, they are a little bit scared when the price of oil goes above 100, even when it was 130, I was one of them. But never forget, oil dependency in the U.S. is not the same as it was in 1980. Therefore, things have changed. Now, there's a new thing going out there, monkeypox. Hey, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get a subscription to Zoom, ticker ZM. People know what they have to do. The government wouldn't allow that to happen because they won't cause pain because there will be riots on the street if that whole thing of monkeypox kind of go further and someone even mentions the idea of lockdowns. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So now, what I want to look with you today in this Friday video, open to the public, open for you to know what we do at the Market Surveillance Alliance, is to pay attention to first video, the 19-year-old trend line that I told you. It's the only thing that matters. I published this on July 21st, and at the time, the SP 500, as you can see, was trading at 3,952 points. And what I basically said is, this is a trend line that comes from the bottom of the great financial crisis all the way to even the highs, so you can look at it. The highs, let's see, we have it there. I remember occurrences. Then 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
from both
even the highs. Right. So that was what I was explaining. The video got a little bit cut, but my message is, at the end of the day, you have to understand there were a few things that we did very well, understanding that the S&P. Let me see, I can get these to the video here. Understanding that we have this potential for the S&P, as I was sharing on that video, the S&P to go above that, it will turn bullish. Now, very important at the end of the day is we play that with Apple. We did that on Apple. We did that on Ford, especially Apple because I mean, might be a little bit biased, but going into earnings, understanding how the Wall Street high rollers, they were placing their bets in advance, someone liked the market there, and they were taking a risk, moving, thinking forward what was going to happen. Now, we did that as well with Ford. And for example, with Ford, what we figure is that someone was actually selling puts. When people talk about put options, right? Put options, everyone thinks it's going to be bearish, but that's not the case. You have to understand what is happening. This is what we do at the Market Surveillance Alliance. It's not just a call, it's not just a put, it's what's happening behind the scenes. And also, very important, where is the capital rotating? You need to understand about capital rotation because In this pullback, this particular pullback in this area, you had a lot of capital rotating. I want to change this to, I think, probably yellow. You had a lot of capital rotating in that area. And that tells you that the pullback coming from 3,650 was a strong one. And those that are in the know, they know what's happening. They were moving money. So we took advantage of that with a couple ideas. Today at the Market Surveillance Alliance is spring cleaning. Actually, hopefully spring cleaning is going to be every week. And we're going to take off the bets couple of opportunities that we have. So the market is about to open. And the last thing I want to share with you is what we did. What we did with another idea that I had for you guys as my video stuff. This is July 19. Previous video, July 21. This is July 19, when I basically said, bulls are back, baby. Bulls are back and are targeting higher highs in August. Today is the last trading day of the month of July. And one of the ideas I had for you was an idea where we were looking to pay a little bit more money. Sometimes you have to avoid the herd behavior. The herd behavior is that they're going to look for extreme out of the money opportunities. And sometimes you tend to get burned of those opportunities. In this case, we put a little bit more money. We're looking at the August 12 400 call, and that right now is trading for $11. So you basically double your money. So that was an open setup I want to share with you how that went. But in those cases, when you're paying $400 for a call option, always look to manage your risk. Always look to manage your risk. In this case, after getting that trade, sometime it went probably close to 350. It was in a severe drawdown, probably 30%. And after that, it went to $8, that's 100%. And by the time it hit $11, which is so far the high of that contract, you're taking home 100%, a little bit more, probably 150%. So that was a good call from our team, the Market Surveillance Alliance team, and it's based on two ideas that I want you to remember. There's only one trend line that matters. That's the long-term trend line, the 19-year-old trend line that comes from the bottom of the 2008-2009 great financial crisis. And the second thing is that if you think it's over, it is not over. There's a potential continuation because we are above that. So I want you to pay attention because this is very important for you to understand. If we close today, if we close the month of July, close above 4,100 points, that's super good. There's a lot of strength in the market. Remember, 6 months forward. But if we're retracing and we still close about the round figure, the psychological figure, 4,000 points, you better be right. That's what you have to do. We all know it because it's, ladies and gentlemen, time to buy the dips. That's what it is. We have to go and do it. Yeah, there you go. BFD. Buy the dips. Because from this point, every single pullback and red day is a blessing in the U.S. stock market. Recession, no recession. For now, the trend is up, at least in the short and medium term, and you have to play it. So guys, make sure you have, just take a second of your time. The day has 24 hours. Take a second of your time, smash the like button. Hey, go ahead, subscribe so you can kind of follow up the journey of the MSI community. Because at the end of the day, someone always knows, and now understanding what they're doing, you also have great opportunities, great trading opportunities, understanding where to go in, where's the pricing, what's your potential target, and the most important factor in investing is risk management, money and risk management. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad that things are working out for you if you're watching this video, and I will see you on the next one, okay? Until then, I have to repeat it. I have to repeat it. Never forget, someone always knows. Thank you, guys. Ciao, ciao.